Well, media bosses have told politicians the proposed TVNZ-RNZ merger is riddled with problems. Front and centre is the perception of a lack of editorial independence the state broadcaster will have from the government. There are also concerns about the amount of NZ-on-air funding for the new entity, which used to be contestable among all media outlets. Well, for more on this, I'm joined in studio by Mark Jennings, media commentator and co-editor of newsroom.co.nz. Kia ora, Mark. Thanks so much for coming in.
Kia ora.
Now, all the media bigwigs are getting very upset about all of this, but what difference is it actually going to make for consumers out there?
I don't think it's going to make much difference for radio listeners. I think they'll pretty much have the same fare that they've got now on RNZ. I do think it will make a change for TV, though. I think what we're going to see is what's subjectively called crap programming. There'll be less of that, and there'll be more serious or quality programming. And I'm saying that is a subjective judgment, obviously, but I don't think shows like F-Boy, etc., I think they're going to go.
But what about the variety of shows and who's making those shows? That's going to reduce, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Most likely a lot of it will come in-house to that organisation, and there will be an impact on the production industry. I think the new entity will probably argue that they won't do that, but I think it is. I think it will happen.
Okay, pretty remarkable to see all these competitors, usually competitors, Stuff, NZME, and even the good people on the floors above us here at Warner Brothers Discovery, all on the same page about this. So what's at stake for them?
Yeah, they think this new entity is going to be a great big monster, and they're going to get monstered on two fronts. Revenue, because this outfit doesn't have the same commercial imperatives. It's a non-for-profit, it doesn't have to pay a dividend to the government. The other media companies think it'll undercut them and take revenue away from them. The other area that they think they'll get hit hard is an audience, that this monster will scoop up all the digital audiences because it will have a really major online offering. So, and then there's a third way too that was thrown in by Sinead Boucher, the head of Stuff, or owner of Stuff today, and that is that they will outbid anybody for the best journalist. Stuff claim that they're already paying 30% more, that's TVNZ and RNZ, to build up their newsrooms ahead of this merger. So, yes, they see multiple effects from this.
To that end, what impact do you think it will have on journalism in this country?
Well, there's two effects. One is that at the moment we've got two very different newsrooms, RNZ and TVNZ. And that adds a real diversity to the news media and the news industry in this country. They're going to be lumped together. It'll be a sort of an homogenous offering. So then, if you like, the diversity and polarity of it is changed. The second thing I think is there is no real safeguards in the legislation to protect editorial independence, and there's a concern that when ministers say, like Willie Jackson, etc., get upset with a story, they'll be making a phone call, and that won't be good.
Yeah,
for
okay.
the industry.
Just quickly, yes or no, do we need this mega state broadcaster?
No, we don't. There's been no cost-benefit analysis done on this. You could put a lot of money into it, and in fact, the benefits could be very minimal. National, interestingly, have also said they're going to fund their tax cuts, if you like, by rolling this back. So I just think we're heading for a fiasco one way or another.
Okay, Mark, thanks so much for your analysis tonight.
It's a pleasure.